Well, I hope you're having a great week. I wanted to jump on real quick just for a couple of minutes and talk just a little more about the last video that I posted. I told the story of being ghosted by someone who I thought wanted to be my girlfriend. Hi, I'm Laura Hill, and welcome back to the channel, Smart Women, Smart Conversations, a place where we can grab a cup of coffee and talk about what's happening in our life. So I shared a story the other day about a woman who love bombed me. She came into my life, she was grateful, happy, wonderful. She shared, she invited me, she included me, she introduced me to everyone. And I was pretty new in my town, and I not only looked up to her, but she made it clear to me that she wanted to be my best friend. So the part I didn't add, and this is really what hurts about being ghosted by someone you care about, someone who you think cares about you. Being love bombed is the way they really suppress all of those red flags that we have going off. Because how often does that happen? And don't we all want to find that perfect person? Don't we all want to have that friend for life? You know, you see the pictures of the two old ladies on the porch in the rocking chairs, and they've got their yarn and they're crocheting or knitting, and they're talking about remember when we were young. Well, we all want that kind of a friend, but it's tricky getting there, and we run into some interesting characters along the way. Some good, some not so good, some huge mistakes. So why I wanted to talk about this woman who ghosted me is, number one, because I got tricked in, and I take responsibility. She didn't trick me, I tricked myself into thinking that this was, you know, we were star-crossed best friends. We should have met when we were 10. But, you know, here we are and we're in our late 30s and we're just gonna make the best of it. I let myself get ahead of myself, and I didn't watch for any signs. I didn't want to see the signs. I was positive. And she honestly, I let my guard down because she honestly proved to me over and over and over again for almost 3 months that we were destined to be best buds. And so my lesson is really taking that time, taking that breath, not rushing into anything when it comes to forming a relationship with another human being. Because at the end of the day, we're just human, right? We make mistakes. We get ourselves involved in things and then realize, this is not for me. But that isn't what happened in our relationship. Our relationship went strong until it was over. I didn't know it was over. No, nobody told me. But watching that woman as the years went by, because I knew of her. The city I live in is not that big. But what I realized is that is her pattern. There are people out there that constantly need the adrenaline rush of making a new friend. And we're not talking about mean girls. They are truly, I think, looking for a connection. They really like you. They enjoy spending time with you. They often share a lot of their personal life with you. They really want that. But then for some reason, it gets to a point where it becomes awkward for them. And they need to move on and start the whole process over again. And if you've done that in your life, be super aware of it. I'll be honest, I started a friendly acquaintanceship with a woman who had known of for several years, and she was a woman that moved through friends. I protected myself. I did not take the bait. I did not answer the text messages immediately. I did not call back immediately. I was not available for lunch when I wasn't available for lunch. When someone starts saying to you, well, can you move your schedule around a little bit? You know, if it's not business, then no, I probably can, especially if I don't have a long-term relationship with you. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about these brand new relationships that are just starting out. And so I dodged a bullet with that woman, but I didn't dodge a bullet with the first woman. The first woman went on to repeat the pattern over and over and over again. And ironically, I'll close with this. Ironically, I got a call from another woman who had gone through exactly what I went through with the same woman. She had gone completely dark on her, and the woman called me very upset. For her, it was, incredibly emotional. And she started to doubt herself. She felt bad about herself. She thought she'd done something. She kept saying, what did I do? I just want to talk to her and find out what I did wrong. And I had to say, you didn't do anything wrong. Once she got her hooks in you, then she lost interest. It was that adrenaline rush. And again, it's so weird to say it because I think she's a really nice lady at the core. I don't think her actions are nice. I think at some point we all get into patterns, and some of them aren't good patterns, and it's our responsibility to stop and say, wait a second, this is the second person I've hurt, or this is the second or third relationship that I've gone all in on and then changed my mind. But I think what bothers me the most, and what I would suggest for all women, is we've got to get to that point where we aren't afraid to talk to each other. I would rather hear from someone that, hey, I loved it, it was great, I so enjoyed getting to know you and working with you, but, I'm going to move on. I've got some other interests I want to pursue, other hobbies, other people. It hurts, but I think it speaks volumes about the kind of person that we are when we're able to express ourselves to another person and share what we're truly feeling, even when it hurts. Because would it have hurt for her to say, sorry, done, I'm moving on to the next group and to the next new friend that she worked with on that next event? Or would it have hurt more to do what she did to me? I guess it's different for everybody, but I know for me, I'd like to sit down and or pick up the phone and just tell me what's going on. Well, I wanted to fill in the blanks, and I'm sure you've gone through something very similar, hopefully nothing worse, but please share in the comments, and any other topic ideas that you have for the channel, let me know. I look forward to seeing you next time. Enjoy your cup of coffee. Take care.